Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jim, Dugan Stuff and Things. Today I've got another knife thing for you. Little overview, look at something. And you might notice on my bench or my thumbnail there was also a pistol. That's right, a GUN. It's a 1911 Dan Wesson. I just happened to have that in my range bag, so I pulled it out. And the reason I got it out was because the guy that designed this knife claims that he got his inspiration from the 1911. So what I thought we'd do is look down here at the tabletop, see and compare what might be similar and why he thought he designed the gun like a 1911. Either way, I love the knife, so that's the most important thing, I guess. So let's have a look. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I would appreciate it. All right, so here's the pistol, the 1911 Dan Wesson, and I've had this quite some time, and it's one of my most accurate 1911s. And here's the knife. What similarities do you guys see, or what you feel like you see between the two? I see several, and we're going to go over that and look into what the similarities are, and just talk about them for a second. The first thing I noticed, and maybe I'll get my butter knife to help point. You see these lines right here for racking the slide? Very similar right here, right? I think that is a good indication of being similar. I think she could have used one more line maybe, but that's still a nod to it. I think the top of the knife also kind of looks like the top of the pistol. There are some pistols that have this type of system for navigating the sights. So I think there's some similarities there. And let's don't forget the flipper. Looks very much like the trigger. Other than that, other than the materials that were used, I'm not quite sure what the similarities are beyond that. But that's what I took away from it. Let's get a closer look. Okay, I'm going to pull up my phone because I have the statistics or information about the knife here because I can't remember all this stuff in my head. And you're probably thinking to yourself, manufacturer. That's a damn good question. Future me is going to have to take care of that because that's one part of the description I didn't get. I'll put it up here on the screen. This knife, overall length is 7.187 inches. The handle is 4.059. The blade width, they're calling it 0.075. The blade thickness, 0.0118. Blade material, M390. They're claiming the heat treats between 60 and 62. Material, well, I jumped ahead here. It's a modified sheep foot, stone wash, button lock, 3.5 ounce weight. It's calling it the EDC folder. It's a James Fung design. It's titanium frame. I don't think the inches, well, I see what they're saying. The height of the blade is going to be that. All right, so never mind. I'll shut my mouth. At any rate, the knife is cool. Did it have the weight on there? I don't know that it did. Let me look again. Yeah, 3.1 ounces. Anyway, it's a button lock. It's not the fastest knife in the world. It's okay. You know, I mean, I think it's a cool knife. I don't know that the price is warranted, but the materials are great. It's got a nice long back spacer right here with the, oh, there's a name there. If you guys can read that, let me get that in view. I can't pronounce it, or actually I can't see it, so I can't pronounce it. It is centered. It feels good in the hand. You do feel that button and I think you could hit the button, like I just hit it with my thumb right there, and it is allowing the blade to move. I think you have to be cautious of that because it does stand very proud of the handle itself. So I think that's a problem. The choil is okay as far as the sharpening goes. You'll get 2 or 3 out of it. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Overall, I'd rate the knife about an 8.5 out of 10. It's not the most fidgety knife in the world, but it's okay. Would it make a great EDC carry? Probably so. Is it sharp? Well, let's find out. I'm sure it's going to be. Just like butter. I mean, there is nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, it just cuts through there no problem. So the takeaways from this knife is, would I buy it again and put it in my collection? Probably so, simply because they refer to it in terms of the inspiration was a 1911 pistol. So that would be reason enough for me to be interested in the knife. Other than that, I don't know. It's got all my all my favorite attributes. Where did I get trail? Favorite attributes are that I like titanium, I like clean scales, I like stone wash. There's everything about this I like. I'm not a big fan of the blacked out knives. It is built exceptionally well. Would I change anything on the knife? It's not for me to say. It's fine. I just wish it would be a little bit more, like it would have a better detent feel. Does that make sense? But other than that, I think it's a good buy. I don't remember what the price was for it. I'll try to put that up there as well, so you guys have an indication of that. I've only seen a few people interview the knife. That's what they did. They got there. How are you doing today? Are you doing okay? Great. Reviewed the knife. First impressions is all I've seen so far. I haven't seen anybody test it. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. My name is Jim, Dugan Stuff and Things.